everybody, and welcome back. I hope everything's going well for you. So, people need to understand that, especially you, audience, that you might feel kind of degraded because or not very confident, especially from your peers or your family. And a lot of the reasons why is because they're jealous of you. And why would they be jealous of you? Well, I know my audience is riddled with a lot of amazing human beings and a lot of amazing souls and people. Just like, it's just absolutely amazing. Y'all are amazing, and we're very close to 200 subscribers. We'll do something very, very special for 500. So that's about it. Let's see. I hope you picked your pile. We're gonna go on to pile number 1 right now. Pile number 1, how are you? So, they are jealous. Why would anybody be jealous of you? We all know why. 7 of Cups, possibility. 9 of Swords, anxiety. Pentacles, achievement. Oh, there is I actually see there's already a pattern coming here. Wisdom, the high five, the high priestess. King of Cups, understanding. Nine of Wands, defense. Okay. Or defense. Either, however you want to pronounce it. So, automatically here, it's pretty much like a immediate. Why are they jealous of you? Look at it here. Possibility. There's so many possibilities coming your way, in like any sort of way, and it could be career-wise, love-wise, whatever. And I can see that the people who are jealous of you, look at it. Anxiety. Of course that's going to make them anxious. If they are not having the possibilities that you are having and the opportunities that you are having, pile number 1, of course that's going to create them anxiety. And so they make up these illusions as well. How you are going to be successful, or you're going to be better than them, or how you might have it made than they do. But the thing is that it's just they just have this illusion that, and look here, achievement. They have this illusion that they're the ones who are achieving, or they don't see you as achieving. But you are achieving so many things. You're achieving so many goals. But these people are saying, nope, nope, that's not true. You basically like deniers. You know what I mean? Like things could be happening right in front of their faces, and they're still just gonna deny all of it. And wisdom and understanding, all these achievements that you're doing is giving you a lot of wisdom and understanding, especially how even the most trusted people that you meet are, just because they're your friends doesn't in so many aspects doesn't mean that they're against you in some manner. Like they might think that it's not that they haven't had all these opportunities, that all this other kind of stuff. And it's they're jealous because you are honestly becoming a lot smarter, more wise, and also defensive. You're a lot more protective of what's going on you, and you understand the people, and you are understanding this. So I mean, like, or maybe possibly they're getting defensive, and because because this is causing anxiety because of all possibilities and achievements are happening. All these possibilities and achievements are happening for you, and they're all like, why them? Why not me? Why are these? I bust my butt. I do something similar that they do. And the thing is that you need to question yourself, like, okay, they say this, but are they really actually doing what they say? Because you might be a pure talent in something, or you work really hard, and then their definition of working hard is nowhere close to what you do, and you're achieving so many things in life. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creation's tapestry, life expression. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Inner Earth, you'll survive the new solutions and beginnings. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Harith, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. What I'm getting from this is that you're very much like a reincarnation of something or someone extremely powerful, and you know who and what you are, whether if it's a previous lifetime or you know who deep down inside your identity is, and you've embraced that, and ergo you have more of a drive for to do better, and to as it says, forge don't follow. You're a leader. You're more of a lion than you are a sheep. You tell people what to think, and just, it wouldn't shock me if they're jealous and they're anxious, is because you have crap tons of bravery in pile number 1. Inner Earth, I mean, like, and perspective, it's all perspective. their perspective of you and what you're experiencing, I mean, they think that it wouldn't shock me if they just don't see, well, obviously they don't see the world the way you do, but the reason why they may be jealous is because of that, because they're limited to their visions, and and they're limited to their goals. And the thing is that you don't care what people think. You don't care how people perceive you. It's like, I don't care. You can think of me of any way you want. You can longing for longing for home. No, not longing for home. Lost lands. Oh yeah. You've done. You know your sole purpose. Not a lot of people know their sole purpose just yet. You know what you are here to do, and the thing is that when you embrace who you are and not what you are, because I know nowadays a lot of people just want to deal with like identity politics, and you go, it's because of what you are, it's not who you are. And you know what? That's complete horse feathers. It's complete nonsense. It is all about who you are. And who you are, you're very, very gifted. You're very, very special. You're very, very loving. You are in touch with the earth. You bring in a lot of breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging universes. You are bringing a lot of light to a lot of people, and not a lot of people want to see the light, or they want to be the ones who show people the light, but they don't know how to. But you do. I mean, what's wrong with that? If there are plenty of people, what else? Endless opportunities. Now, immediately, we'll get back to that. Luminescence. Realm Bridger. Okay. Furred and feathered friends. Okay. Ether. The seamless, unspeakable. Okay. Balanced forces. Freedom. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this would make anybody jealous. There are endless opportunities happening for you because you have a lot of luminescence, and the thing is that because and it's not because these endless opportunities were handed over to you. It's because they were not handed over to you. You created all these things. And the thing is that a lot of people are just too scared to go above and beyond what people will approve. And they will just stick with what is ideal, stick with the crowd, and stick with whatever. And you're saying, yeah, I understand that that's practical, and I understand that that helps, but I only have a few opportunities. Sure, they're great opportunities, but they're not the best opportunities, and nor are they endless. You're creating all of this. So as I said, they're anxious, and they're creating this illusion about, and it wouldn't shock me if they're trying to like sabotage you from your achievements, because the thing is that when they see somebody who's better, of course not everybody, but a lot of people would rather see you suffer and die than you succeed. And that's the disgusting truth. I had to go through that in my personal life multiple times. I mean, like, I still go through that to this day. And the thing is that you bring a lot of freedom to the world and to yourself. And Not a lot of people know how to do that. Not a lot of people even know what freedom is. Freedom is basically you are free, not abiding by the rules, and it makes you free, but under the you're free as long as you abide by these rules. That's not freedom. You are very rebellious, and it wouldn't shock me if you're very anti-mainstream. You don't think what the masses do, and what happens is that furred and feathered friends. I mean, so it wouldn't shock me if you're very this is very empathic energy, because empaths are connect very, very well with animals, and very, very and they're very communicative with one another. So the thing is that it wouldn't shock me if another thing, the reason why they are jealous is not because of your success and everything, but you're very empathic. You're a very empathic person, and they want to be that. They don't know what empathy is. They preach themselves to be empathic. They don't know how to execute it. You do. And because of that, because you can empathize with a lot of people, and because you can mold with the innocence of animals and other humans, I mean, of course, you start being very attractive to people because because of your luminescence. You have a beautiful essence to you, and the thing is that you're a huge you bring a lot of balance to people. You too may be balanced. And the thing is that it really it's balance is so important, because I mean, like, the whole world is like the yin and yang sort of thing, and that's how it's pronounced actually. It's the yin and yang thing. You're always looking in the good and the bad, and the bad and the good. You know what I mean? There's always nuance, and you pursue life in a more nuanced approach, and that's kind of why it wouldn't shock me if it really does help you with the inner earth, and it does give you a different perspective. Because a lot of people have their stubborn biases, and you have your biases, but you're more nuanced. You're not extreme, you know what I mean? And Lost Lands, right here. Soul memories that, like, you've done this before. You've done this before. And you need to keep at this. Integrity. Shadow self. Cosmic connection. Move forward. Shine. Limitless. Patience. You have a lot of integrity. This is what you're riddled with. And even though you have a bit of a shadow self and a bit of a dark side to you, you don't let that reveal itself until you need it to be shown, because you have a defense mechanism. You have a strong defense mechanism, and the thing is that you have also a lot of integrity and a lot of cosmic connection. And you're not anxious. You're not scared to pursue all these achievements and all these other and you have a lot of wisdom, and you're very much in touch with the world around you. And the thing is that despite your adversity and all this other crazy stuff that's been going on for you, or actually against you, you continue to move forward. And you shine, and things are limitless for you. I mean, just because you move forward and you help other people, you feel limitless. And you're very, very patient. Not a lot of people have patience. If anything, patience is a lot of people's weakness, to be quite frank. I mean, they're jealous because you're very much a strong soul. You're very much a person with a lot of, as it says here, integrity and cosmic connections. You know what's going on. It wouldn't shock me if in some ways they want to be you. And that's a huge compliment. Okay, I hope that you liked that that reading, pile number 1. We're going to go on to pile number 2 now. Pile number 2, how are you? I hope everything's going well. So, why are they jealous of you? 5 of Wands competition. Already. Queen of the Ocean, abundance. Pentacle, 6 of Pentacles, generosity. Oh, okay. Ace of Cups, love. Knight of Swords, drama. Five of Pentacles, abandonment. Oh, this is kind of upsetting here. And I'll tell you why after this card. 3 of Cups, reunion. Okay. You really want to know what I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be straight up. They want to be you. They're jealous of you because they want to be you. Because why would they want to be in competition and have like also abundance, which is basically absolute in clearness. And the thing is that you are, and the thing is that this was someone who's generous, maybe seemed generous at the start and gave you love, or maybe that's how you two were. It wouldn't shock me if this is like a bestie situation, or an ex-bestie. But the thing is that both of you had very great chemistry, but then when all this started, they started to become instigators. That's what I meant to say. They started instigating things, causing all this drama. And the thing is that the reason why this is because they felt like they were going to lose you, because you were starting to become what they wanted to be. I mean, if that's the case, again, your competition, they're competing for the same thing, whether if it's credibility. And I forgot to ring the bell even for this is even for pile number 1, so I'll make it so this is the makeup ring. So sorry, pile number 1. The thing is that they're instigating all this stuff because they feel abandoned by you. So so it's not exactly jealous, because it's not exactly jealousy just because of anything bad that you've done. It's actually because you're persevering in life. And the thing is that the thing is that these people, the ones who are jealous of you, they are just like all about, like, how should I say this? They wish they could be you, because I mean they're too scared to get out of their comfort zone. Meanwhile, you're out there doing your thing. You're out there, you're being yourself, and and like, not just that, but it's like, if you have a vision, you're not scared to chase it. These people are more like, oh yeah, that would be nice. So all this stuff, they're just too scared because they care about approval. They want love, whether if it's fake or legit. And the fact that you're not giving them that love, and your heart and love is more so into, like, more so self-love and love for your work and love for what you do, and the focus is not on them, or at least not as much as it used to be, then of course that's going to create some tension there. But the thing is that you shouldn't worry about that, to be honest. I mean, don't worry about that. That's their problem, not yours. Starkeeper, cosmic ancestor. This seed the light by staying grounded. Empathic starseed. Energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation into greater time. Is that what I said? Integration time. The void, stop, embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. Messenger, Cirrus energy, bring harmony and balance. All paths lead home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Okay. I love this. Child of the cosmos. Okay. Here we go. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Pile number 2, you are a star seed. You are a star child. You are one of the best that this planet has to offer. So of course they're going to try to, of course people are going to feel like competitive towards you. Of course they're going to be causing drama and jealous of that. It's like, freaking who doesn't want to be those things? But the thing is that you've gone through so much garbage, so much strife, correct me if I'm wrong, and you've had so many awakenings, and these people were thinking of like, oh, you're just being delusional, oh, you're acting wacky, oh, you're this, that, blah, blah, flip and blah, oh, you're having an identity crisis, or whatever. They were just throwing so many freaking ways to discredit you and your experiences. And the thing is that you have amazing experience. You know, it wouldn't shock me if you've realized who you were in a past lifetime, whether if it was recent generations or ancient generations, or even or if you even know where you originally come from. And the thing is that you embrace that, and you're a messenger for a lot of people. So it wouldn't shock me if you're some form of an artist, musician, writer, you get, or a speaker, like, you know how to communicate to people and resonate with people. And the thing is that that's what, and so because of your pain, because of all this, you're very, very relatable. And these other people who are jealous of you, they're not relatable, at least not at least. Like, because they're always molding to what certain groups want. That's what a lot of sheeple do. They don't care about authenticity, and they don't care about, having like a true tribe and having people come to them. They're always trying to go to other people. So it wouldn't shock me if these people or this person, primarily, you have this background with them, and they went to you. They went to you, and they're attracted to you. They are attracted to your energy. They're attracted to your aura. They are attracted to your success. They love what you do, and they say, hey, I want some of that. So it wouldn't shock me if they piggyback off you every now and then. And this person still might be maybe your friend. They might be an ex-friend. They might be doing something. But the thing is that just because they are not saying it to your face, or not very they're kind of being passive aggressive about it. They will, or maybe not passive aggressive, but like passive, and say, no, I'm not jealous. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're awesome. You can tell through their tone of voice and through their body language that what they're saying is horse feathers. It is complete, utter nonsense. It's like, I'm sorry. The thing is that they may not be fake people, or they possibly could be. It wouldn't shock me if they are. But the thing is that they're looking for affirmation. You don't care about affirmation. You just care about healing, whether if it's yourself or the other people around you. And that's how you become accepted. Because so many people want to be healed. So many people want to be with others who care for them. All of that. Of course they want to be part of that. So, I mean, Internal Explorer, Harmonic Flight, okay, Radical Expansion, Evolution, Awakened Awareness, Healing, Earth, Nurture Nature, Now, what did I say? I said you're kind of an art. It wouldn't shock. I said earlier that it wouldn't shock me if you're an artist or you know how to bring like harmony to people and having empathic energy, and you're relatable. To like the outliers of the world, and how you're aligned, and how people come to you because you're very much a healer to their senses. And that, what did I say? Harmonic flight, evolution, healing, earth, awakening. You are very much awakened to the world around you. You know how people feel. You know what it's like to be them, because you have been these people before. You have gone through the pain, you've gone through the strife, you've gone through the heartache, all of this stuff. It's just awful to go through. However, that doesn't mean that you have to suffer through all that nonsense. And you are very much, you know how to heal people. Look at that! Awakened, awakening, and now we have awakened. Gratitude. Emotions. Time out. Communication. Self-worth. Let go. Okay, so this is another reason why people might be jealous of you. And you know what? It doesn't shock me at all. You're a very much an awakened soul, and I don't mean the media word of like woke. You're not woke, and you're not like, oh, I'm so into this and I'm so into that. Yeah, I'm awakened. I'm an awakened person. I understand that's not woke is, but there are also people who think that they're awake or they have awakened. But they just like preach that, and then once you try to not challenge them, but you think that they know what they're talking about because you've gone through this kind of awakening yourself, they don't know how to respond. And so they shut up and leave, or think that you're the delusional one. These people are jealous of you because they see how developed you are as a soul. They see how talented you are. They see how you're great of a communicator, great of a healer, and people want that sort of attention. The thing is that we are, not just we, but you, pile number 2, are very much a healer. You, and the thing is that there are less healers than there are wounded. There are more people who need healing than there are healers. That's what I meant to say. And the thing is that you're not one of them. It's like you went through those phases. You went through the pain. You went through all that nonsense. And it's awful. It's awful to go through. But and you're a great communicator. Like I said, it wouldn't shock me. And emotions, again, as I said, it wouldn't shock me if you're a musician or you're some form of an artist. And you're starting to awaken your self-worth. And that's the thing. A lot of jealous people don't know what their self-worth is, or they let people dictate their self-worth. And I will admit, when I was younger, I was guilty of that. I was guilty of letting people dictate my worth. And I wrote a song about that. It's called "Is That the Price You Have to Pay?" Because and it's like, I use it as like and spoiler alert, that is a song on our band that I'm doing for our band, but it's basically all about self-worth. It's about me. It's a small autobiography of me. I've been abused emotionally and used for pleasure before, and that left me very vulnerable. But I was doing that because I didn't know, my self-worth. And a lot of people don't. You do know your self-worth. You're very worthy of this world, and you're very worthy of living. Otherwise, you wouldn't be alive, pile number 2. And the world needs more people like you, okay? So don't hold up. Think and don't let, and I know it says let go, but let go of these nonsensical people, okay? These jealous people, let go of them. If anything, what you can do, every now and then I do this, I troll them. It's a kind of a jerk move, to put it in best words, but it's kind of funny, because it's like, if someone's jealous of you, you have something that they want, and in some cases they're obsessed with you. So I mean, that's you know what though, that's their loss, but ain't your problem. That's a good thing. Okay, I hope you liked that reading. We're going to go on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, how are you? I hope your week went well, and leave in the comments what you're going to be doing for the weekend. I know people need to know that how should I say this? They are jealous of you, absolutely. And why? And I know this is going to cause a little anxiety, or you might be worried. Hopefully you're confident, but just to clear in the air. Let go of that anxiety. Release all that. Vision. So that's the 2 of Wands and the Chariot, 7, the Chariot movement. 4, King of the Ocean, order. 6 of Cups, reflection. 7 of Wands, endurance. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, potential. 7 of Swords, loss. Pile number 3, you have a chip on your shoulder. I mean, it's kind of apparent because of the last one. It wouldn't shock me if there were so many losses in your life, or like tons and tons of hopelessness. But the thing is that you had a vision, and you're making sure that none of that is that you're not fazed by your losses. And if anything, that makes you even more encouraged to move forward and order. So you're basically you're taking control of these things. You're taking control of the situations. And the thing is that you're able to do this because you reflect on how you were, and just like what things used to be like. And the thing is that a lot of the stuff, how should I say this? It wasn't pleasant to witness. So you have this vision and this urge to move forward and to move into and what I mean by that is like move as in terms of like trying to make sure that none of the losses happen. You learn from the losses, and even though you might have losses in the near future, that doesn't mean it's the be all end all. The thing is that nothing and nobody is perfect. Primarily nobody. And the thing is that you have a lot of endurance and you have a lot of potential. And the thing is that even though you've never lost that potential, but these people want you to lose that potential. But you're not going to lose that potential because you have this vision and you have the endurance to go after it. You're not scared. A lot of these people who just like backpedal and they say, well, I don't know. They're too scared of of how the outcome is. It's like, enjoy the process, okay? Just enjoy it. Why do you always need to fixate on the outcome? Just take one step at a time, and these people are kind of scared for you to succeed. Thus far, and the thing is that, if you have potential and they don't, of course they would be jealous. But you made yourself have potential because you keep fighting. You fight the fight. And walk the walk. You don't just talk the talk. You say, I'm going to do it. And you do it. This is going to happen. You speak things into existence. And you make sure that those things end up happening for you. Big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. What did I just say? Potential, endurance, vision. It's all about your vision. It's like, oh my God, this is phenomenal. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Your life is a canvas, artist manifestation, creative accountability. Cracked open. Rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay. Star bathing. Light body. Crystal grid. The transmission. Activation. Okay. I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny of life. The fate of life versus the destiny of life. I'm sorry. Defenselessness, writing past wrongs, uprooting. The thing, okay, who wouldn't be jealous of this. You've been rock bottom, or they possibly want you to be at rock bottom. It wouldn't shock me. I mean, like, they're jealous, of course. And the thing is that you know what rock bottom is. And the thing is that, like, even though it says I'm sorry, it's the thing is that we've all made mistakes and we've all did wrongs, but the thing is that you're a lot more humble. Not a lot of people are humble, to be honest. If anything, they justify their actions. They justify their behavior because you made them feel bad or whatever. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody, okay? I'm just I'm saying that could possibly be why they're jealous of you. It's because of it's because of that, and or they may be sorry that because they feel like they're disappointments. But you're not a disappointment at all, pile number 3. You keep persevering and you keep moving, and you keep you've hit rock bottom before. You know what bottom sounds like, but you have this huge vision of just making the world a better place and making your life better. You're an artist. It wouldn't shock me again, if you're an artist or if you're a musician and you want to heal and all this stuff. You remember, you know who you are deep down inside. And if you don't, you're about to. You're about to know. Maybe not exactly who you are, but at least what you are. It's more about who you are, even to this day, than about what you are, because you don't want to be you shouldn't identify with anything besides a living being. That's basically what we all are. And you should, even though they are going to feel and it wouldn't shock me if they deep down inside are jealous of you, because they inside feel sorry for themselves, and sorry if they've done you wrong and stuff like that. But primarily, they feel like they want you to. They feel sorry for themselves that they haven't been persevering the way that you have, and seeing the way that, and going about life the way you have. Communication, co-creation. Once again, this artist kind of stuff, manifestation, y'all. The violet flame. Stepping through. Vulnerability. Mount Shasta. Crystal Keys. The Infinite. The last card is very much what you are. You're infinite, pile number 3. You're very infinite. And the thing is that you are not scared to embrace who you are and embrace how different you are. And because you have this vision, and you are manifesting all of this. And even though you're you have a lot of vulnerability, I mean, it shows that you're a lot more humble than the average person. And Mount Shasta is what? It's like the holy place. You get for the spiritual people, like where the Lemurians live. And the thing is that you are very much in touch with these sorts of beings, and they're jealous of you because it wouldn't shock me if they know deep down inside you come from a higher place and they don't. You're a lot more powerful than the world portrays you to be, and others portray you to be, which is complete nonsense. They shouldn't be doing that. But do you know what? A lot of these people don't even know half the don't even know the half of it. They don't even know how to live, and for the most part, they don't know how to. And I don't mean that in terms of they don't know how to like make a living or anything, but they don't know how to basically forgive, forget, and try to become better. They in many people's minds, they are already developed. I mean, even if that's true, you don't brag about that. You don't go around and say, no. Because it's like that freaking person in... I don't know if you were this person, but in school, whether if it's elementary, high school, middle school, or college, whatever, do you remember that kid or that student that would just not talk? They were very to themselves because they're scared that people would not take them seriously, or they just knew they were way too different. And they knew so much and they were wise beyond, but then you got to know them and they were like very wise beyond their years, and they're like really amazing people. I mean, a lot of the time, that's what you are. You're very developed spiritually, and you don't, and the thing is that you don't brag about it. You're not a loudmouth. You're very secure in where and who you are, and that's the thing. People are not comfortable in their own skin. Lots of people aren't, but you are. Intuition. Strength, sacred journey, walk your truth, new chapter, hope, celebration. Wow. This would make anybody jealous. You have strong intuition. You're very in touch with yourself. And the thing is that you are a very, very strong soul who's on this sacred journey, and you are walking your truth. You're not scared to show the world who and what you are. You're not scared of anything. In terms of those things, you're not scared to take chances. You're not scared to be the best you can be. Because you're not looking for approval. Meanwhile, like these people who are jealous of you, they don't have the strength. You are on this sacred journey, and they want to be on a sacred journey as well, but they just don't know how to do it. Once again, they might be like saying, "Oh, I'm this, I'm that, and this, that, or the other." Once again, those sorts of people, highly developed souls, do not brag about that stuff. They don't market that. Does a kung fu master brag about being a kung fu master? No, they shut up and they let actions, and they let the actions speak for them. Actions speak louder than words, and you deep down inside know that yourselves. And you are celebrating who you are. You're being who you want to be. You're doing what you're supposed to do. And if that would make anybody jealous, they don't know what they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know what they're supposed to do. They're very lost, and they might have labeled you this, but I mean, like, they're the ones who are the lost causes. What? They call you a lost cause because you don't see the world that they do, and that you're different? Yeah. Sheeple, let me tell you that. Sheeple are the lost causes. The ones who can't think for themselves, the ones who don't hear or pay attention to what's like holistically going on instead of like this narrow-minded stuff that's going on, those are the ones who are the lost causes, not you. Because you're not letting anybody dictate who and what you are, or dictate who and what you're supposed to be. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. I hope you liked that reading. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe so the echoes expand.